Dear student, today we are discussing some characteristics of enzyme catalysis. 4 point discussed in last lecture. We are in our 5th point. Yes, characteristics of enzymes. Increasing activity in presence of activators and coenzymes. Yes, what is activators? Which increase the activity, which is called activators. એટલે જે enzymes છે એની એક્ટિવિટી માં increase કરે એવો કોઈ substance presence હોય, so which is called activators and coenzymes. The enzymatic activity increased in the presence of certain substances. એટલે જે enzymes છે rate of reaction increase करे, but some substance present into it known as coenzymes, અને તેને coenzymes કહેવાય છે. It has been observed that when a small non-protein vitamin is present with an enzyme, actually enzymes are made of protein. Enzymes से protein ना बनेगा, but small non-protein part means vitamin is present along with an enzyme. The catalytic activity enhanced considerably increases. So activators are generally metal ions. Activators means which increases activity of our enzymes, such as sodium, manganese, cobalt, copper, etc. These metal ions, activators are generally metal ions such as sodium, manganese, cobalt, cupric, etc. These are non-metal, these are metal, non-protic part. This metal ion combines with enzyme and increase the activity when weakly bonded to enzyme molecules. Metal ion છે enzyme સાથે weak bond થી connected હોય છે. Increase their catalytic activity. Analysis amylase. Yes, amylase in presence of sodium chloride. Na plus ion are catalytic very active. Amylase is one of the enzyme. Amylase when comes contact with sodium chloride, so due to Na plus ion catalytically very active. Amylase Na plus ની presence માં એકદમ active થશે. These are called coenzymes, activators, influence and inhibitors. Influence of inhibitors and poisons. Poisons means J. Some influence of inhibitors. Inhibitor means breaks the rate of reaction. Like ordinary catalysts, enzymes are also inhibit or poisoned by the presence of certain substances. Inhibitors से activity decrease करते हैं. Inhibitors or poisons interact with the active function group on the enzyme surface and often reduce or completely destroy the catalytic activity of the enzymes. ઓનાથી ઊંધું influence of inhibitors એટલે કેટલાક સબસ્ટેન્સ એવા હોય છે કે catalyst ના active part ઉપર કનેક્ટ થઈ જાય તો completely એની activity destroy કરી નાખે કાં તો decrease કરી નાખે. The use of many drugs is related to their action as enzyme inhibitors in the body. એટલે કેટલાક ડ્રગ્સ છે એ આપણા બોડીમાં એન્ટર થાય તો એન્ઝાઇમ્સની એક્ટિવિટી છે ડિક્રીઝ કરે છે, એટલે આપણે રેસ્ટ લેવો પડે છે. બાયોલોજિકલ રિએક્શન due to some medicines, some drugs we enter in our body, so it decreases biochemical reactions. Now mechanism of catalysis, enzyme catalysis. Whenever reaction occurs biochemical reaction with enzyme, which is called the enzyme catalysis. There are a number of cavities present on the surface of colloidal particles of the enzymes. કોઈ enzymes નો particle હોય, so there are many cavities. એમાં ઘણા બધા holes હોય છે present on the surface. એટલે કોઈ enzyme નો particle ને કોઈ huge particle, colloidal particle, તેમાં ઘણી બધી cavities હોય છે. These cavities are of characteristics and possesses active groups such as, અને આ જે cavities છે, in the cavity there should be amino group, thioalcohol, alcohol, carboxylic acid. This is amino group. Thioalcohol, alcohol or carboxylic acid are present in the cavities. These are actually the active part, active centers on the surface of enzyme particles. Due to presence of some groups like amino, thioalcohol, alcohol or carboxyl group, due to that which are active part, due to presence of some particles on the cavities, on the surface. Now you can see center on the surface of the enzyme particle, the molecules of the reactant substrate which have complementary shape. The molecules of the reactant substrate which have complementary shape. Substrate means reactant, fit into the cavities just like a key fits into a lock. When enzymes come in contact to the substrate, so there is a particular shape. On that shape, our key means enzyme. E for enzyme, S for substrate. Substrate is combining with enzyme. Enzyme substrate complex occurs there. So E plus S combining intermediate stage. On the surface, substrate and enzymes in cavities of enzyme that is combined with each other. And when it convert into products, enzymes remains as it is and substrate converted into product. Complementary step, fit into the cavities just like a key fits into a lock. This one is also called lock and key model. An account of the presence of active group and activated complex is formed, which then decompose to yield the product. એટલે કોઈ સબસ્ટ્રેટ પર એન્ઝાઇમ્સ છે ફિટ થાય એકદમ એક્ઝેક્ટલી એની સાથે કમ્બાઈન થઈ જાય. પછી ત્યાં ડ્યુ ટુ કેમિકલ રિએક્શન our substrate converted into product and enzymes we get as it is. On account of the presence of active group and activated complex is formed, which then decompose to yield the product. Thus, enzyme catalyzed reaction may be considered to be in two steps. This is mechanism. First, enzyme combines with substrate, then reaction occurs on the surface, then after our substrate converted into product, and as it is we get some enzyme. Thus, the enzyme catalyzed reaction may be considered to proceed in two steps. Binding of enzyme to substrate to form an activated complex, intermediate. This is activated complex. Here enzymes and substrate first of all combines with each other, intermediate activated complex occurs there. Now decomposition of the activated complex to form product. And enzymes remains as it is in its shape. Why? Catalyst never uses in the reaction. So we get as it is. Now another question for 2 marks. Describe catalyst in industries. Yes, describe catalyst in the industries. Question for 2 marks. Listen, student. Mechanism is over. Some of the important technical catalytic processes are listed in table 5.3 to give an idea about the utility of catalyst in industries. Industrial process. Which type of catalyst? Yes. From this question, MCQ asked also Haber process. Means manufacturing of ammonia. Haber was scientist who developed this method, so which is called the Haber process in honor of Haber for ammonia. Dinitrogen gas reacting with dihydrogen gas gives 2 mol of ammonia. Thinly divided iron powder. The powder of iron is a catalyst. Here molybdenum is a promoter which boosts up the chemical reaction, speed of the reaction increases. Yes, in the Haber process MCQ, catalyst is iron. Then promoter is molybdenum. Asked in the board exam. Conditions: 200 bar pressure. Here 200 bar pressure we have to maintain during reaction, and 723 to 773 Kelvin temperature. Nowadays mixture of iron oxide and potassium oxide and alumina is used. Iron oxide Fe2O3, but in the Haber process nowadays as a catalyst we are using iron oxide, potassium oxide and alumina is used. Now Ostwald's process for the manufacturing of nitric acid. Ostwald was scientist in honor of it, which is called the Ostwald process for the manufacturing of nitric acid. In this reaction, 4 mole of ammonia is combining with 5 mole of oxygen gives 4 mole nitric oxide and 6 mole of the water. And now occurred produced nitric oxide is reacting with oxygen. 2 nitric oxide combined with oxygen gives 2 NO2 gas. Now 4 NO2 gas is reacting with 2 mole of water and oxygen gives 4 mole of nitric acid. Yes, Ostwald process ma ammonia first reacting with oxygen, so produces 4 mole nitric oxide and water. Then nitric oxide convert into nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen dioxide, when it dissolves into water with presence of oxygen, convert into aqueous nitric acid. Here platinized asbestos. Asbestos is one kind of mineral which we derive from the earth crust. Asbestos એક મિનરલ છે, એની ઉપર પ્લેટિનમ હોય છે. Asbestos, platinized asbestos. Asbestos one kind of mineral, એની ઉપર પ્લેટિનમ હોય છે. temperature we have to maintain here 573 Kelvin. This is our catalyzed and reaction temperature. We have to remember. Now contact process. One of the most important reaction in chemistry is contact process. For the manufacturing of sulfuric acid in all over the world, maximum used chemical is sulfuric acid. So sulfuric acid made by the contact process. In this process, sulfur dioxide first 2SO2 gas plus O2 gives sulfur trioxide, and that sulfur trioxide when we absorb in aqueous sulfuric acid, so which is gives H2S2O7, which is oleum. Now in the oleum, when we add water, so it gives 2 mole of sulfuric acid. Here first reaction in contact process is 2SO2 plus O2 gives 2SO3. Then SO3 absorbed in sulfuric acid gives oleum. Oleum with water gives sulfuric acid again. Platinized asbestos we discussed. We are saying otherwise vanadium pentoxide as a catalyst, and temperature we have to maintain 673 to 723 Kelvin. Here platinized asbestos as a catalyst or vanadium pentoxide, and temperature 673 to 723 Kelvin we have to maintain here. Now in text question, one by one we are going to discuss some. In text question 5.4, listen. In Haber's process, hydrogen is obtained by reacting with methane with steam in presence of nickel oxide as catalyst. The Haber process માં hydrogen obtained by reacting methane with steam in presence of nickel oxide. એટલે કે હેબર પ્રોસેસમાં હાઇડ્રોજન છે એ મિથેનની steam, methane with the steam of water, and nickel oxide is a catalyst. So it produces carbon monoxide and hydrogen. Haber process માં જે હાઇડ્રોજન નીડેડ છે એ મિથેન ની વોટર ની વેપર સાથે સ્ટીમ સાથે રિએક્શન થી મળે. The process is known as steam forming. એને steam forming કહેવાય છે. Why it is necessary to remove carbon monoxide when ammonia is obtained by Haber process? એટલે Haber process માં જે હાઇડ્રોજન ની જરૂર છે એ હાઇડ્રોજન મેળવવા માટે steam process use થાય છે, steam forming, this one. So why we are removing, why we have to, yes, iron combines with the carbon monoxide, and which is poison for catalyst. So reaction will be slow. Yes, sir. You can see answer is given here. Carbon monoxide acts as a poison, and hence it decreases the activity of catalyst of iron. Hence it is necessary to remove. We discussed in our complex compound, when iron comes contact with carbon monoxide, so iron convert into FeCO5. So carbon monoxide is poison for catalyst of iron. The activity છે decrease થઈ જાય. Surface ઉપર CO carbon monoxide combine થાય, so So during Haber process, carbon monoxide we have to remove first. In-text question 5.5. Why is the ester hydrolysis slow in the beginning and become faster after some time? Hydrolysis of ester, hydrolysis means reaction with water. Ester react with water, which is called the hydrolysis of ester in the beginning and became faster after some time. એટલે શરૂઆતમાં સ્લો હોય છે પછી ફાસ્ટ થઈ જાય. Hydrolysis of ester can be represented as follows. R COO R dash is ester. Reaction with water. So H plus and OH minus. Here bond breaks. RO minus and plus. So RCOOH gives carboxylic acid. RO with H gives alcohol. Yes. The carboxylic acid produced during the reaction dissociate to give H plus ion, which act as catalyst in the reaction. Yes. Initial stage માં carboxylic acid ખૂબ જ less produce હોય. એટલે H plus આમાંથી decomposition of carboxylic acid gives H plus ion. So in this reaction H plus ion is the catalyst. With increasing in amount of carboxylic acid no amount increase થતું જાય. આમાંથી O અને H નો બોન્ડ બ્રેક થઈ H plus પ્રોડ્યુસ થાય એટલે રિએક્શન સ્પીડ પકડશે. Carboxylic acid produced during the reaction dissociate to give H plus ion, which act as catalyst in the reaction. When carboxylic acid occurs, which produces H plus ion, and occurred H plus ion behaves like a catalyst. So with the passing the time, H plus ion increases, and it means that with increasing in H plus ion, catalyst H plus more and more produces, so reaction becomes faster after some time. Okay, so initial state it was slow, then after it became faster. What is the role of desorption in the process of catalysis? What is the desorption? What is the desorption? Everybody knows the inverse process of adsorption. When molecules are absorbed on the surface, which releases from its surface. Now, what is the role of desorption in the process of catalysis? According to the modern adsorption theory, desorption of reaction produced from surface of catalyst make the surface available again for more reaction to occur. In the surface, once on adsorbent are adsorbed, which releases from the surface, which is called the desorption. So it gives a place for another coming molecules. That is the process. Now next, we are in today our new point. Yes, you have learnt in unit 2, chapter number 2, solution. Homogeneous systems. We also know we are in our new point, short note about colloids. Actually, what is colloids? In the chapter 2 solution, we discussed when we dissolve NaCl into water, water is the solvent and NaCl is solute. So solute combines with solvent and gives homogeneous mixture. Means NaCl and water mix up with each other, but we can't see both separately. That is called the real solution. એટલે બેને મિક્સ અપ કર્યા પછી બેને સેપરેટ ના જોઈ શકાય. homogeneous solution છે. We also know that scent in water when stirred gives a suspension, and slowly when we take water into vessel and scent we are adding, and when we stir the solution, so it will be settle down in the bottom and suspension કહેવાય છે. Particles we can see by our neat eyes. In real solution, particles we can't see by our neat eyes, otherwise the microscope also. Microscope થી કે એટલે waterની અંદર NaCl glucose dissolve થઈ જાય, which makes the real solution homogeneous. બેને સેપરેટ ના જોઈ શકે. ઇવન માઇક્રોસ્કોપમાં પણ નહીં. હિયર સેન્ડ હોય અને વોટરમાં નાખો તો જે પાર્ટિકલ્સ ઓફ સેન્ડ છે will be settled down in the bottom and we can see separately, and still gives a suspension, and suspension કહેવાય, which slowly settle down with time. Between the two extreme of suspension and solution, આ બેની મિડલમાં એટલે સસ્પેન્શન કે જેમાં પાર્ટિકલ છે આપણે જોઈ શકીએ છીએ તે, આમાં પાર્ટિકલ જોઈ નથી શકતા તે, એ બેની વચ્ચેની સ્થિતિ, that is called the colloids. એટલે solution are three types: real solution, suspension and colloidal solution. Large group of systems called એટલે colloidal dispersion or simply colloids. And solution, we come across the large group of systems called colloidal dispersion or simply colloids. આના particle છે like a gum when we dissolve into water. So we particle of a gum is more than real solution and less than in size of suspension. By using ultra microscope we can see milk માં ફેટ હોય છે. આપણે દૂધ પીએ ત્યારે જોવા નહીં મળે, પણ એ અલ્ટ્રા માઇક્રોસ્કોપમાં જોઈએ તો જોવા મળશે. The particle is big in size than real solution, but small in size than suspension. એટલે આ બેની real solution અને suspension ની intermediate position. The third part is the colloids. The colloid is a heterogeneous system in which one substance is dispersed phase as very fine particle in another substance called dispersion medium. Yes. In milk, I am giving the example of colloids. Milk, that is the fat. Fat is the one substance and milk is another. In the milk, fat is present, heterogeneous, fat, oily particle. Milk, like water. A colloid is a heterogeneous system. Heterogeneous means we can see by using ultra microscope both differently. One substance is dispersed. The fat છે એ આખા લિક્વિડમાં સ્પ્રેડેડ હોય અને ડિસ્પર્સ્ડ ફેઝ કહેવાય. વેરી ફાઇન પાર્ટિકલ્સ ઇન અનધર સબસ્ટન્સ કોલ્ડ, અને જેમાં તે ડિસ્પર્સ છે ડિસ્પર્સન મીડિયમ કહેવાય. The essential difference between a solution and a colloidal is that of particle size. તો હવે જે રિયલ સોલ્યુશન છે and colloidal એ બેનો મેઇન ડિફરન્સ એના પાર્ટિકલની સાઇઝ છે. રિયલ સોલ્યુશનના પાર્ટિકલ ખૂબ જ સ્મોલ હોય, ઇવન માઇક્રોસ્કોપમાં પણ જોઈ શકતા નથી. While in a solution the constituent particles, ions or small molecules in a very small particles or ions or in a colloid, the dispersed phase may consist of particles of a single macromolecule such as protein, synthetic polymer. અને આની જે અંદર જે કોલોઇડલ પાર્ટિકલ્સ હોય છે સાઇઝમાં મોટો હોય છે. અને કયા ટાઈપનું, જેમ કે પ્રોટીન છે, સિન્થેટિક પોલિમર છે, મેન-મેડ પોલિમર છે, or an aggregate of many atoms. એગ્રીગેટ એટલે કલેક્ટ કરવા, ઘણા બધા એટમ્સ. કોઈ એક એટમ છે ઈ કોલોઇડ નથી, ઘણા બધા એટમ્સ એગ્રીગેટ, ઘણા બધા આયન્સ, many molecules combine together and convert into colloids. Colloidal particles are larger than simple molecules but small enough to remain suspended. એટલે વોટરમાં સેન્ડ એડ કરીએ તો જે સેન્ડના પાર્ટિકલ્સ છે એના કરતાં નન, બટ રિયલ સોલ્યુશન કરતાં પાર્ટિકલ ઇઝ બિગ ઇનફ. Their range of diameters between 1 to 1000. એટલે કોલોઇડલ પાર્ટિકલની સાઇઝ 1 નેનોમીટર ટુ 1000 નેનોમીટરની વચ્ચે હોય તો એ કોલોઇડલ રેન્જમાં આવશે. ઇન્ટુ મીટર 1 nano 10⁻⁹ to 1000 into 10⁻⁹ means 10⁻⁶. એટલે 10⁻⁹ to 10⁻⁶ meter range. Colloidal particles have an enormous surface area per unit mass. Now we will discuss about it in our next lecture. Colloidal particles in detail. We will discuss about it in our next lecture. Till then, bye.